Let's discuss the home assignment of last class children. Fill in the blanks. Kalburgi division has 6 districts. Second, the capital city of Rashtrakutas was Manyaketa. Hampi was the capital city of the Vijayanagar rulers. The districts of Kalaburgi division were annexed to India on 17th September 1948. Special status was granted to Kalaburgi under the Article 371J of the Constitution. Please check, children, what you have written. The second home assignment of last class children was answer the following. So let's see the answers. Who was appointed as the chairman of the High Power Committee on Redressal of Regional Imbalances? Answer. Dr. Nanjundappa was appointed as the chairman of the High Power Committee on Redressal of Regional Imbalances. Second, name the famous Palegara of Surapura. Answer. Venkatappa Nayaka. Third, which state was Ballari initially a part of before being added to Karnataka? Answer. Madras state. Children, we have already studied about Kalburgi one part last class, isn't it, children? Why don't we recall? Now tell me, how many administrative divisions are there in Karnataka? Yes, 4 administrative division. Which administrative division are we going to learn? Yes, Kalburgi division. Now, how many districts are there in Kalburgi division? 6 districts. And they are Kalburgi, Bidar, Ballari, Raichur, Koppala and Yadgir. And we also learnt how the history of Kalburgi developed. That it was under first the Mauryans, then the Satavahana rulers, then Rashtrakutas with Maniketa as the capital. Then came the Kalyana Chalukyas who ruled from Basava Kalyana. Then the famous Vijayanagar rulers who ruled with Hampi as their capital. And also the Bahamani rulers who created Kalburgi as their capital. And once Venkatappa Nayaka was the chieftain of the Palegaras of Vijayanagar, when he decided to join the War of Independence, he was treacherously imprisoned by the Britishers and Kalburgi was gifted over to the Nizam of Hyderabad. And how the Nizam of Hyderabad had used his private army, the Razzaks, to control the people of Kalburgi. Later, Kalburgi was annexed to India on 17th September 1948 due to the direct intervention of the then Home Minister Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and the then Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. During reorganization, Kalburgi and the other places like Ballari were all added to Karnataka as they were all Kannada speaking people. I hope you remember. And we further learnt that this division was rather low when it compared to literacy, per capita income, yield per hectare and life expectancy. So there was a committee which was created a high power committee on redressal of regional imbalance under the chairmanship of Dr. Nanjundappa in 2000, due to whose report a special grant was provided to the districts of this division by creating an amendment in the constitution under the article 371J. In today's class, let's learn about natural resources. I'm sure you have all learnt it in your science, but still let's learn it here. Natural resources are, as the name suggests, naturally occurring phenomena. Naturally occurring where there is no work of a mankind in that. For example, do we do anything to create wind or water or air or oil or natural gas? No. It's all been created by God. It's a part of the nature. I hope you understood, children. Actually, natural resources are divided into two types. They are renewable resources and non-renewable resources. I don't think we have to go very detail in them because they will be taken up in your science classes. But it's enough to know that natural resources have to be conserved because they get depleted or reduced as we use them. It is very important for us to conserve them. Now, what are the natural resources which we are going to learn here? Yes, we will learn about rivers, forests, mountains, the different agricultural things which is available in this particular division. Let's take up the first natural resource, the most important, water. Can we live without water? We need water for everything in all walks of our life. And a division, how does a division get water? Through rain and through rivers. So let us take up rivers of Kalburgi division. There are 5 major rivers in this division. The Bhima river, the Tungabhadra river, the Krishna river, the Mullamari river and the Benitora river. Can you repeat, children? Bhima river, Tungabhadra river, Krishna river, Mullamari river and Benitora river. So how many major rivers are there? 5 major rivers. Rivers are an important source of water. It's used by all of us. Humans, animals, birds, everybody, fishes, all. But there's one very important need for rivers. What is that? Can somebody tell? Yes, for irrigation purposes. Last year you had learnt about agriculture and you have learnt that water is very important for crops to grow. We cannot always depend on rain for water. So, dams are constructed across the rivers wherein you can save water which will be used for agriculture. And we have also learnt that water reaches the crops through canals. In the same way, there are few dams in this division which give water to the people. Let's see them one by one. The Karanja Dam, which is built across the Karanja River, supplies water to Bidar district. The Tungabhadra Dam, which is across the Tungabhadra River, is the main source of water for Raichur and Bellary. Basavasagara Dam, which is built across the river Krishna, supplies water to Raichur and Kalburgi. Would you like to repeat it, children? Karanja Dam across river Karanja, supplying water to Bidar. Tungabhadra Dam supplies water to Raichur and Bellary and it is built across which river? Yes, Tungabhadra river. And Basavasagara Dam is across which river, children? Yes, Krishna River. And it supplies water to Raichur and Kalburgi. Let's discuss another natural resource known as minerals. Let's see some minerals, children. Gold and silver, you all know, isn't it? You have seen people wearing it. It's been sold. You have so many jewelry shops. This gold and silver is also found from your land, that is from your earth. It's dug and it is taken out, purified, and it is made into jewelry. Let's take the second one, silica. This silica is found in nature as quartz in various living organisms. And do you know where you get maximum silica from? Sand. Silica is maximum found in sand. What is it used for? It is used in grinding and polishing glass, manufacturing of glass and ceramics. I hope you have understood. Let's go to the next one, iron ore. You all know, right? You've heard of iron nails, the different kinds of iron products around you. But do you know from there it comes? It comes in forms of rocks. From this, it has to be ored. And usually it comes as a dull grey or a bright yellow or a deep purple rock. That is being industrialized. And what are the things which iron uses? Many of it you know, but still, do you know that iron is used to make steel? Without iron and steel, can you imagine any kind of a building or any kind of an industry or anything, children? How important iron and steel are, right? Next, let's discuss limestone. I'm sure many of you have come across limestone. It is also a carbonated rock where the remains of marine or sea creatures remains are there in the stone, which turn into limestone over a very long period of time. This limestone is commonly used as a component of your cement. Also, it is that white pigment which you find in things like paints, your toothpaste, and so on. Next, manganese ores. These manganese ores are also taken up from your earth and they are used in blast furnaces and electric furnaces. Granite, you all know. These are hard stones which are used in different kind of your building activity, your construction, your kitchen tops, which are all made of granite. Let's learn about the forest and wildlife of Kalburgi division. Now, this division has sporadic forests. What does that mean? That means the forests over here are scattered and very few dense forests. That means you don't have much forest over here. And the forests you have here also not that dense or thick. Now, the forest which is the most thickest with trees and the most densest forest in this division is in Sandur Taluk in Bellary district. In which district? Sandur Taluk in Bellary district. And the least forest is in Bidar area. You can see on the screen the Bidar forest where the trees are rather sparse and the Sandur Taluk forest where the trees are very dense. Now, since there are not heavy or thick forests, how can there be wild beasts? Big, huge wild beasts like tigers and all cannot live. They need very thick forest, isn't it, children? So, the kinds of animals who live here are those animals which live in trees and which need grass as protection. So, you can see that the animal called lagur, which is a type of a monkey, is native to this region. And of course, the beautiful deers are also a part of this region. And foxes, wolves, and wild dogs are abundant in this region. But there is a sanctuary. I think we have already learnt what a sanctuary is. A sanctuary is a place where animals are kept safe, where nobody kills them. There is a Daroji bear sanctuary which protects bear life. Okay, children? So, which forest has the most dense trees in them? Sandur Taluk in Bellary district. Which is the least dense forest? The Bidar forest. What are the different kinds of animals here? Lagur, deer, foxes, wolves, wild dogs and bear. And which is the sanctuary situated here? Daroji Bear Sanctuary. Let's learn about agriculture. We all know that agriculture is the backbone of Indian economy. So let's take any division. Agriculture will play a major role. Now, what are the three types of soil in this region to help us in agriculture? You have the red soil, the black soil, and the alluvial soil. The red soil is very good for the growth of cotton and the different pulses. The black soil is excellent for cotton growth, and alluvial soil develops more of paddy and sugarcane. So I think you've already understood now what are the different kinds of producers from this region. You will have sugarcane, cotton, foxtail millets, pulses, paddy and horse grams. Depending upon the soil variety, you can easily assess the crops grown over there. Now, did you know that Kalburgi division is known as the Tuvar Bowl of Karnataka? 40% of the Tuvar dal is produced from Kalburgi division. Okay, children, what are the three types of soil which is found in this division? Red soil, black soil, alluvial soil. What are the different agricultural producers from this division? Sugarcane, cotton, pulses, foxtail millets, horse gram and paddy. And you should also know that this area is known as the Tuva Bowl of Karnataka. As we all know, agriculture is dependent totally on rain. Rain is the main source of water. But thanks to the different dams, a good irrigation system is going on for the crops because rainfall is very less in Kalburgi division. The rain is hardly 827 millimeters per year, which is really less. Because of that, most of the lands have become barren, and these areas are also known as drought prone areas. Areas where you have recurring of droughts and famines. That also leads to the backwardness of this region. Just as Sir M. Vishwesharaya had said, there is no economic development without industries. The industries of Kalburgi play a very important role to create a better economy. We already know that this division is lagging in everything. But the upcoming of many industries has started helping this particular division to come up. Now, what are the most important industries over here? You have iron and steel industries. We have learnt in minerals that we are able to get iron ore. So naturally, iron and steel industries flourish over here. You can find such industries in Ballari and Koppala. Since sugarcane is a major product of produce, automatically sugar industries flourish over here. There is a thermal power plant also. What is meant by a thermal power plant? When you are able to make electricity from heat energy, that is by burning of coals, that is known as thermal power plant. This power plant is producing electricity and taking care of the needs of electricity of Kalburgi division. You also have cement industry at Yadgir and Kalburgi, and Hatti gold mine is a very famous mine which you have all heard of. So what are the major industries of this region? Iron and steel industry, sugar industry, thermal power plant, cement industry, and gold mine. Of any place, tourism is the one which gives 60% of the income. Same way in Kalaburgi division, tourism is one of the main ways of earning income to this division. It has such a rich culture and heritage which attracts thousands of tourists every year. You have so many forts, temples, and mosques and different kinds of places in Kalburgi which attracts tourism. Children, here are some points to remember. Please read them carefully and write in your classwork. Resources obtained from nature are called natural resources. The important rivers of this division are the Bhima, Tungabhadra, Krishna, Mullamari, and Benitora. Dams are the sources of water for the division's agriculture and other needs. The main dams of this region are the Tungabhadra Dam, which is built across the river Tungabhadra and supplies water to Raichur and Ballari districts. The Karanja Dam, which is built across Karanja River and provides irrigation facilities to Bidar district. The Basavasagara Dam is built across Krishna River and provides water to Raichur and Kalburgi districts. Some more points, children. The minerals available in this region are gold, silver, silica, iron ore, limestone, manganese ore, and granite. Forests are sporadic in nature in this division. That means scattered and sparse. The densest forest is in Sandur Taluk of Ballari district, and the least dense forest is in Koppala district. The most sporadic forests are found in Bidar district. There are no big animals in this division as it is a forest deficit region. The animals here are lagur, deer, wolf, fox, wild dogs, and bear. Daroji Bear Sanctuary is in Ballari. Agriculture is the main occupation of this division. Red, black, and alluvial soil are found in this division. Paddy is the main crop, and other crops are sugarcane, cotton, foxtail millet, horse gram, and pulses. Some more points, children. The average rainfall in this division is less, and these areas are prone to droughts. Hence, they are known as drought-prone districts. Iron and steel industries, sugar industries, cement industries, and thermal power plants are the major industries of this region. Hatti gold mine of Raichur district produces the highest gold in India. Tourism provides major share of income to this region as many tourists visit Hampi, Tungabhadra Dam, Hatti gold mine, etc. every year. Let's do a home assignment, children. You have already learnt what we have done in today's class, and the notes has also been provided to you. Now you have to fill in the blanks. First, resources obtained from nature are called. Second, Basavasagara Dam is built across Dash River. Karanja Dam provides irrigation facilities to Dash district. The densest forest of this division is found in Dash district. The main occupation of this division is. Let's do the second home assignment, children. Answer the following questions. First one, name the sanctuary situated in Bellary district. List the minerals available in this division. What are the major crops of this division? Write any two rivers of this division. Where is Hatti gold mine situated? We'll discuss all the answers in the next session. Thank you, children.